Hey everyone, Robert Ring here. I wanted to make a video to talk to you about the Mortgage Coach weekly videos that they do. Every Tuesday, Dave Savage interviews either a top producing real estate agent, a top producing loan officer, or someone who can just provide really invaluable advice to the folks in our industry, specifically mortgage, but also real estate. And so what I've done here is I want to show you 4 videos that I think are really awesome and how they've added value to me specifically. So if we're going to go here, I'm going to start with this one. And this is an interview with Wally Libiardi, who is a loan officer in Texas. He's number 9 in the entire state of Texas, and that's over, I believe, 200,000 loan officers. And so I really value his advice, and the success that he's built, I think, is really impressive. So let's listen to this.
I mean, I hope I don't offend too many people, or I hope I don't hurt too many feelings, but just simply, I mean, how dare you? And that's the question I ask myself. How dare I get paid what I get paid? How dare I live the lifestyle that I live and know that there is a tool, there is a opportunity that I can help educate and help someone customize their finances, their wealth at a higher level, and I'd be selfish enough to not share that with them just because I'm being too lazy to take the 10-15 minutes of putting together the edge and making the 2-minute video and sending it out.
So I really like that because I think he's spot on. I think that, how dare you as a loan officer, and I hope I don't offend anybody by repeating this, but advise people on their mortgage and not use a great tool to show them what they're getting into and illustrate affordability and show their tax benefit and really dig deep to help them determine and discover on how to make a confident financial decision on perhaps the largest financial transaction of their life. Now this is another video, and this is Mortgage Coach Scripts with Tim Brahim, Jeremy Forcier, and Danny Harani, 3 giants in the mortgage space. I've taken a little spot where Jeremy's talking. He's talking about what to say when you're sending out the video that is attached to the Mortgage Coach analysis. And it's just, what I liked about this is it was super simple. So take a listen.
Inside the video is, excuse me, super simple. It would sound just like this. Hey Dave, it's Jeremy Forcier from People's Home Equity. Congratulations on getting into contract. What I've created here for you is a video presentation with 3 different options that are going to work best for you. So there's not a right or wrong option out of the 3, but they're just different, and they have different cost structures, etc. So I'm going to go over those with you. So look in your upper left-hand corner in the summary section. There is 3 vertical columns there. And the first column shows you a $400,000 purchase price with a $100,000 payment at 3.625% interest rate.
So, I mean, that goes on, but the basic point of that was, and what I really love about Jeremy, and he coaches me, is that everything that Jeremy does is super simple and to the point. So there's never any confusion. And sometimes I have a problem that I'll go to him with, and I say, I don't know how to handle this, or how to talk to this person, or how to do that, and he'll break it down at a really simple level. And I have Mortgage Coach to thank for the introduction to Jeremy, because I reached out and introduced myself because I watched his videos on these Mortgage Coach webinars, and now I work for him and he coaches me, and my business is going up tremendously as a result. So another video I want to show you real quick, a little snippet from Going from Price to Advice with Josh Metal. This is really important because a lot of people are focused on price, and I think it's the wrong thing to focus on, and I tell people that the reason for that is that it's what mortgage banks have most in common, is rate. What they have least in common is advice. So I really learned a lot from this interview, and here's a snippet that I really like.
The highest thing that you should strive for in all of your marketing is positioning with expert authority. So like the number 1 expert authority would be like, bringing a movie star onto your commercial, right? That's why George Foreman sells grills, because it just works. So, we don't bring George Foreman in, but we try to create a situation where we are almost a celebrity. Almost, there's a preponderance of evidence that we're the most expert person in the field. And so we're always positioning ourselves to be experts.
So there's a lot of value in that video, and if you don't watch any video except for that one, you're going to get a lot out of it. But as you can see from just that small snippet, invaluable stuff. Now, Simon Sinek is the number 1 TED Talk speaker. He has the number 1 highest rated TED Talk, and I really liked this interview for a number of reasons, but here's just him talking about his experience with his mortgage broker. And he actually said after he did this interview that he would, when he buys his next home, he's going to ask his mortgage broker if they use Mortgage Coach. And if they don't, he's not going to work with them. So that being said, if Simon Sinek comes to you to get a loan and you're not using Mortgage Coach, and he comes to me and I am using Mortgage Coach, we know which person he's going to go with just based on his experience in seeing kind of an inside look at the Mortgage Coach world.
Getting pointlessly for no reason, I usually walk away from the deal because this is what it's going to be like to work with them later on. I can tell you in the mortgage, my experience with my mortgage broker, he couldn't resist telling me how great he was all the time. Even the last day I had to talk to him, when he called me to congratulate me, he couldn't just make it about me. He couldn't just say, congratulations, Simon, you finally bought a home. It's really great. Welcome to home ownership in America. Like, that's what he could have said. But he had to say, you know, I got you a great rate, and I took a hit on my commission to get you that rate. He had to say that.
So I don't usually say that. In fact, I don't know if I've ever said that to anybody, but I think that it's really important to not say that. In fact, actually, maybe I have said it one time. I don't say it though, just because I watched this video and I realized some of the important things he talks about. And as you can see his quote here, value is not determined by how many people show up. Our value is determined by how the people who show up feel when they leave. People, will always remember how you made them feel. And so I really focus on making people feel important, valued, and I do that by giving them expert advice and listening to their questions. I use active listening and a number of things, but making them feel great all the way through the transaction, all the way to the end. So these are just 4 videos that I have gotten a lot out of. And I think that you'd get a lot out of it too, real estate or mortgage professional. And if you're not using Mortgage Coach, I highly recommend you do. Dave Savage is a great connector of people. He's connected me with a lot of people in the mortgage world and real estate world, and I've benefited greatly from it in my career, as well as from the invaluable advice and just information you get out of watching these great interviews. And I've been on a couple myself, which has helped me connect with other people and given me some credibility in the industry. So I have Dave to thank for that. And I just encourage you to jump on here and watch these on Tuesday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific time. All right. Thanks for watching. Take care.